Picture this, a couple sitting neat-and-knee on a quiet Sunday morning in San Diego, sipping coffee, eyes locked. But there's tension simmering below, not because they don't love each other, but because their wiring couldn't be more different. Stan Tatkin, Wired for Love, invites you backstage into the brain's secret wiring, revealing why your partner's next move might puzzle you and how to rewrite your love story neurologically. Let's start how Tatkin highlights the magic of a safe, couple bubble, an invisible shield that makes partners feel like allies, not adversaries. But what creates this bubble? Why is it so powerful? In one vivid example, Jess and Mark, a couple in LA, were stuck in a cycle of spiraling conflicts, until Stan guided them to consciously create a couple bubble. By agreeing to small rituals like facing each other fully during conversations and blocking out distractions, they triggered an emotional safety net that stopped fights before they escalated. Think of the brain like a fortress protected by biochemical gates, oxytocin and endorphins acting as the guards. When you nurture rituals and attentive staring, those gates open, flooding you both with feeling safe and connected. The couple bubble is this fortress, built one small act at a time, transforming chaos into calm with neurological precision. The payoff: couples who protect and maintain their bubble report less reactivity and more trust. That's the twist. Love isn't just a feeling, it's a biological system you can train. When your bubble's healthy, disagreements don't feel like threats but opportunities to deepen your alliance. Have you ever noticed what happens when you rush out the door without a word? Tatkin reveals why morning and evening rituals aren't just habits. They're love's secret lifelines that wire your brain to calm and closeness. Sarah, a busy nurse in Seattle, felt her relationship with Rob slipping away. When Tatkin suggested a simple ritual, just a kiss and a 2-minute check, in each morning before leaving, Sarah reluctantly tried it. Within weeks, that small daily habit softened tensions and primed both their brains for connection, even on hectic days. Imagine your brain as a soldier with 2 modes, fight or flight and love-safe zones. Rituals act like morning bugle calls, signaling it's safe to switch to love mode. These repeated cues teach your nervous system to regulate emotions better, so your partner's annoying habit doesn't trigger a 3-alarm fire every time. What happens next is subtle but powerful. The warring brain neural pathways weaken, replaced by circuits that favor cooperation and empathy. Suddenly, your partner's quirks become endearing background music instead of battle drums, a neurological transformation born from something as simple as a kiss. Conflict feels like emotional dynamite, right? Imagine learning to fight so no one loses. That's Tatkin's third superpower. Unlocking it changes your brain and your battles profoundly. Tom and Elise, a couple in Portland, were stuck in blame games that fueled anger. Tatkin taught them the no-fault approach, recognizing both brains just want safety, not to attack. The first time Tom said, "I'm not your enemy," instead of lashing out, their fights became shorter, less painful, and surprisingly more loving. The brain can flip between warring brain, all spikes and triggers, and loving brain, soft, curious, cooperative. Tatkin shows how attachment security acts like a dimmer switch between these states. When you drop blame and invite understanding, the brain's limbic fireworks settle, leading to more thoughtful, less reactive discussions. The surprising insight? Fighting well is a skill grounded in brain science, not luck. Couples who master this don't just avoid breakups. They deepen intimacy by turning inevitable conflict into a bridge of safety and discovery instead of destruction. Remember Jess and Mark on that San Diego couch? Their journey from confused conflict to a secure couple bubble is proof. Love isn't random, it's wired and rewired by choice. Try this tonight. Pause, look your partner in the eyes, and silently anchor a safe bubble between you. It's a tiny gesture with brain-hacking power. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.